We've been talking all week about an event that's coming up tonight. It's called First Thursday. Happens in Beaumont. It happens on Calder Avenue, which is a street that the city invested a whole lot of money in. And a lot of people say they're getting a return on it. But only you can be the judge of that. We'll tell you how in just a little bit. But among those folks that you'll find as businesses on Calder Avenue, a place where you can redecorate your home with antiques and vintage items that get that, well, unique look. Urban Habitat on Beaumont's Calder Avenue is a place that you might want to check out. We're talking with the owner, Shante Cooley, this morning. Hi, Shante. How are you?
Good morning, Dan. How you doing?
A long time since we've had a chance to catch up.
I know, it has been, but we've been doing a lot of work since the last time I talked to you.
Well, that's a good thing. Now, I think what you've been doing for years is now become one of those buzzwords, repurposing. You know, I hear that all the time now. We're going to repurpose this, or we're reclaiming wood from this building and we're repurposing. You guys have been doing this for a long time.
We have been, and you can also tell by the building that we're housed in now, since talking to you for years, many years of being in the business, we finally have a place of our own, and we did. We just repurposed and reclaimed an old house and turned it into a store. Everything that we have in the building has been repurposed and reclaimed. We didn't buy a piece of new wood or anything. Everything has just been reused. So we brought in a lot of architectural work just to define the things that we have here in the store.
So, I mean, does that become a problem when you try to describe to somebody what kind of business you have? When you say, okay, we're in interior design, or we're in furniture, or, you know, I mean, we're in antiques. I mean, how do you describe it?
It's it's easy because I don't consider myself as an antique shop. I don't consider myself as a vintage shop. Everything that I have does not have to be an antique. It doesn't have to be old. I'm pretty much using and decorating everything, just long as it's reclaimed and repurposed. Yeah. And I don't sell things because of value, because a lot of times I'm painting it anyway, so a lot of people probably say that I'm messing up an antique or depreciating the value of it. But everything it works together, it complements. I'm just taking old stuff and just reusing them and giving them new meaning. You'll see on the wall where we took a vintage ceiling tin out of the ceiling, framed it, cased it in, and made it a wall sculpture. So it's wall art now. Something that you probably would have never thought to do out of an old ceiling tin.
Now, do you? I'm curious, Shante. Like on the ceiling tin, would you do something to it, or would you just take it the way it is? You know, use the patina or whatever that already exists as part of it.
Some people are different. I have them in my home. I use them as they are. This particular one, we took it and we did put a clear coat on it, so it is covered. And I just encased it in. So people like it different. Some people like it raw. Some people are, you know, they're new to this shabby chic and reclaim thing, so they don't like things as raw as I would like it. Right. So we are having to finish a lot of stuff, even on a lot of the natural shabby chic furniture that I do get, the chippy peely stuff. Right. A lot of them have children, so a lot of them we are having to protective coat them and seal them up for them as well.
I like that description, the chippy peely.
The chippy peely.
That describes a lot of it, you know, chippy peely. When you see it, a lot of people are put off by it, but like you say, I think it's that conditioning of always having new things are supposed to be shiny and bright. You know.
That is true. That is so true. You can tell, you see where we took the old post office box. Yeah. We brought it in, repurposed it. Now you can bring it in your home and use it for your collections, your knickknacks, your small items. You can just decorate with it, just do different things. I personally brought it in the shop to sell because I had in mind maybe a bed and breakfast. Right. Use it for your mail slot for someone who owned a bed and breakfast. Yeah. Around the corner, over on the other side, you can see where we took just an old kitchen cabinet, and now we that would have just literally been hanging in your kitchen on the wall. We put a back on it, and now we're using it as a bookcase. So I mean, there's just so much to do to different things. Next to that is a guy. You probably have one in your garage where you would keep your car parts, the metal thing where all your tools and stuff go.
Right, like a tool chest, yeah.
Yeah, we just grinded all the color off of it, grinded to the natural metal. We waxed it, and now I'm using it as a tea cart. So I mean, it's just Yeah, it's just so much that you can do. Even on the table here, you can see where I used a garden rake. I just laid it. I took the stick off of it, put it on the table, and just piled plates in it. So now it's serving as a plate rack.
Shante, you're very, and I think that's part of it. It's that appreciation of the creative, you know, trying to take it and see it as something totally different. Now, will you guys be involved in First Thursday tonight?
We are. We have a big tent in the yard. We'll have drinks. And tonight, usually I have different entertainment. We usually have like jazz people performing. But tonight we have a local DJ from here in Beaumont. His name is DJ Luke Young. So he'll be here. Okay. I know this is the last First Thursday that I'll be able to spend with my college students before they go back to school.
That's true.
So tonight I'll be able to entertain them as well as everybody else.
All right. Shante Cooley, again, is located on Calder Avenue. Stop by and see her. It's a very unique store, and we'll show you some more information on that as we head towards break. Coming up next, we'll get you those 5 things that you need to know, and we'll also find out this morning what's happening in your forecast.